Hi, Antichrist Magazine. Thanks a lot for having us. We are Sum from Montreal. My name is Piotr. I play the bass.
My name is Fred. I play the drums.
My name is Gaspar. I do the vocals in the Sum.
We are three French expatriates, originally from Paris. All of us played in several Doom bands back in Paris. We moved to Montreal around 3 years ago, and we created Sum a year ago. We are playing sludgy Doom with only bass, no guitars. Sum means venom in Arabic. It's commonly used as slang in France for frustration, disappointment. So, considering that this year was pretty much a year full of shit with the COVID, like we couldn't really tour, we couldn't go outside, we couldn't do much, Sum felt like the perfect name for the band. Originally with Summer of Sum, we started releasing one track a week during summer. It was our summer of frustration and anger. So for each track, we made a collab with a different artist. So every week we had a different song released on Friday with that separate artwork, and we had pretty good feedback. So once we released all of the songs, we compiled them, added a few bonuses, and decided to release it as our first EP, Summer of Sum.
About the lyrical process in Sum, it's very simple. I usually start with a lived or dream situation and what it caused in me. Usually it's frustration, anger. You know, in this period, I think, like 2020, it's always Sum. It's a very cathartic process and personal things I put in.
The cover for our EP was designed by a good friend of mine, Paul Wink. Paul Wink is an amazing artist based in Berlin. He's mostly doing comics art. He's doing a pretty amazing job. So we reached out to him and he agreed to give us one of his artwork for the Silence Écrase song. We liked it so much that we ended up putting this for the entire album. So definitely check out Paul Wink on Instagram, and we're looking forward to do more stuff with him.
We are at the very beginner stage. We are still super small. We just released our first EP. We have been around for around more or less a year. So to be honest, right now a label wouldn't do much for us. And also, we like to get involved in most of the things related to the band. So being it marketing, promotion, artwork, making collabs with artists, doing the videos. We have a lot of fun doing that. So honestly, at this point, a label would be useless.
As winter is coming, I usually love to listen to black metal in this kind of period. So I want to recommend West Galias. Is a black metal band from Paris with really good lyrics and really aggressive stuff. You really have to check it out.
I would like to recommend Deep Patrol. Deep Patrol is a band based in the suburb of Paris, in the city of Achères, where I grew up. They are doing crazy stoner sludge music, and they just released their first song, Carcass, which is really awesome. And so you should check them out. I'm looking forward for the full EP. It should come out very soon.
So very recently, our friends from Paris, Forest in Blood, they have released their new album named Haut et Court. So these guys are not playing doom or sludge, they play very fast-paced hardcore, influenced by Slayer. They've been around for 20 years or so they really know their shit, and their music is super tight and aggressive, and it's really great.
2019, we had to reimagine completely how to be a band. So instead of doing live shows, now we double down on creating contents. So we release at least 3-4 times more songs now that we used to in our previous bands. We're also connecting a lot with the community, so we're making friends all around the world in the stoner and sludge scene. And finally, we're doing streaming shows, live shows from our rehearsal group. And I think we're going to keep doing that for at least a couple of years until the situation comes back to normal.
We haven't played shows around Montreal yet, so we're not that familiar with the scene, but I can definitely recommend places such as Turbo House or Fufun Electric. Also, one of the greatest sludge bands right now is Doptron, and they're from Hochelaga, which is the district where Gaspar is living. But yeah, that's pretty much about Montreal. Then we have many friends in Paris, which we can recommend you. There is Engvancher, which play a very dark, atmospheric doom with singing vocals. Like, they're very excellent. You should check them out. Some friends of us, hardcore bands like Forest in Blood or Temporary, very cool bands. Some other friends like DST.
Yeah, like DST, a fucking good noise rock band from Paris, a friend of us, really good, you got to check it out. I want to recommend to you Cerber, a new sludge project, really hard, and you will definitely enjoy it.
So I don't know when this interview gonna be released. So our latest project is probably out, maybe. It's a video for the last single we released, which is a cover of Prince, a cover of the Marrying Kind, which appears on the album Musicology. We are all fans of Prince and wanted to pay our tributes to him. So we had to be creative with the video, keep a very small crew because Montreal is under lockdown right now. And what we did is we prepared a clip. Which we were screening in a TV, and we were just filming that TV and moving it around Montreal, shooting in specific landscapes and settings specific to Montreal. So yeah, I think it's a cool video. You should check it. Another of our project is a split 7-inch, which we're going to be doing with Fatima from Paris. They will be covering us, we will be covering them. The digital version of the split will be released for Christmas, December 24th. And then a few weeks later, we're going to release a physical copy on vinyl, illustrated by Gorka Ustaro. So follow us on our socials because that's going to be a pretty cool thing. It's going to be all handmade, and yeah, you should check it out.
Thanks Santa Cruz Magazine for having us, it was really fun. In this time, stay hydrated and see you soon.
Bye guys, thanks a lot.